Welcome to West Coast Wednesdays. I'm Mark Herzl, the District Manager here at A&M Derringer in Los Angeles, California. Today we're sharing with you how to recoup money from the government. That's right, the U.S. and Canadian government not only collect money from importers, but they'll also give it back to you when you export these imported products, or for some reason they don't enter the commerce of the country that they were imported. Now this program is called Drawback, and Drawback has been around in the U.S. since 1789 as an export incentive program. If you have insomnia, the details of these regulations will instantly put most mere mortals to sleep. And in the U.S., these regulations have seen some recent significant changes brought in with the recently adopted Trade Facilitation and Trade Enforcement Act of 2015, also called Petia. What it did is it increased the range of shipments eligible for drawback and simplified the filing process. Now, the basic concept is simple. If you import something and you can prove that it was exported or destroyed, Customs will refund to you or draw back up to 99% of the duties that you paid into them. Now, the least complex example falls under unused merchandise drawback. In this case, the imported items are exported without the occurrence of any manufacturing or anything. The goods are not used for their intended purpose while they're in the U.S. And maybe they're simply stored in inventory until they're ultimately exported or destroyed. Another type is manufacturing drawback, and manufacturing drawback is a refund of 99% of the duties on the imported components or raw materials used in the production of goods, which are ultimately exported. Now, assuming certain specific records are maintained, merchandise can even be imported by one company and exported by a completely different company. Now, the drawback process is not simple or easy, and there are certain restrictions and some very specific record-keeping requirements involved in the whole refund process. So much so that it's estimated that only 20% of the duty eligible for drawback is recovered annually due to its general complexity and the lack of awareness of the public. Now, typically, a consultant or broker will work with shippers to facilitate this whole process. And for this service, there's usually a charge which includes designing the drawback program, obtaining special privilege approvals and rulings, gathering the relevant documentation or data, reconciling the exports with the imports, and processing the necessary claims with Customs and Border Protection. Any one of our drawback experts can provide you with more details if you're interested in your specific situation. And feel free to send us an email at dutyrefund@andderringer.com. Now, go out there and have yourself a great Wednesday.